What up, G's? It's your boy Prophet74. Today I got a new arm for TONOR. We're gonna take a look at it. It's a studio boom arm. It's for you guys that want to become streamers, want to have something heavy duty, but you have your cheap mic and you want to bring it closer to your mouth. Then this is something that you want to see get into. Now, the reason I talk about it is you want to get it more into closer to your mouth is so people can hear you better, better quality. So let's take a look at it and see what's included in here. All right, let's take a look at what you get first of all. Just to let you go, it's a TONOR. It's a nice little accessory all in one package, and let's see what's included in here when you purchase something like this. So first of all, let's open it up and see what's available inside. So let's take a look at this sucker and see how well it is made. First of all, they give you, their instruction, their manual book, how to put it together, simple steps for different types of mics. We're gonna go into depth in exactly how much weight it could carry before it starts dropping, because that makes a lot of difference on this kind of accessory. So they give you a little business card, a little support, 2-year warranty on it. On the card it says right there, so contact us information. This is the actual pot filter, so we're gonna put that on the side. Oh, look at this. They give you another set of filters, so in case you don't have one, this is something that you could put in. This actually works for a Yeti. That's what it is for. So we're gonna take a look at it and mess around with it. This is another accessories that they give you. I like that. What else do they give you in here? Let's open it up and see what else. Oh, this is the heavy duty clamp right here, and if you can see it, there's a weight to it. I like that. It's a weight distribution right here, a little pyramid on top of it. Not that bad. It looks very sturdy. On the bottom, it's a rubber part of it, so it could grab into any kind of table, desk. It's not bad. Big twisted, you could twist this up and down, easy to lock in. Also, you know what, it works as you can even hang some of the stuff in here. So we'll take a look at them. It looks like you could actually use this for also your headsets, so it's not a bad idea to do that too. So let's take a look at that. But the Velcro, so you could tie your wire in there, so it's not that bad. On top of that, ooh, they give you the actual these are actually adapters for different types of mics, because not all of them are the same. You can put different adapters. This is actually another mic adapter in here. Different types. If you guys see, there's a metal one and and I'm gonna put the description exactly what the size of this that it's available. So those that are interested in more details. And let's get the boom arm itself. See how well it's made. So this one is actually heavy duty. It's a little heavier than other ones. So let me put the box on the side. There it is. The piece of stones. Ooh. Cautions. Oh, you got to be careful because spring, once you open it up, it might hit you in your face. So you got to be careful about that. Let's get ahead and make sure it doesn't open up on us. Here's the arm. You got to be careful about that. There it is. There it is. So it's very stiff, man. It's very strong. I like it. So we're gonna compare this one with a different arm I currently have too, but this one's actually well made, really sturdy, super hard. I mean, on the outside, so you could bend it. It's flexible, and it's little tight, man. So it won't. You could carry a couple of things in here. Your mic could be pretty heavy, and it's pretty awesome to know that you could carry a high mic, a very expensive mic, and you will be sure that it's not going to drop on you. In fact, especially if you're live streaming or you're making a music or any kind of things that you don't want this to move, this is like really strong. So today I have my Snowball here, so we could do a little test. And this is a heavy duty one, and I also have the Yeti we're going to do a test with. But first of all, I locked this in here so we can do a couple of tests. I got 2 weights here. This is a 2.5 and another 2.5. This is over 4 pounds, so we're gonna see how much the maximum weight it could carry. If it, it's saying it could carry that much. So today I brought another mechanism. If you guys can see it, this is by Neewer. It's actually less sturdy than the other one, and it has smaller springs, and the base is a little bit less stable because it's a little hollow aluminum, and it's not double base like the other one. It's not thicker. So we're gonna take a look at this one first. We're gonna do a test with this one, and we're gonna make sure we tighten up all the angles, and when it starts dropping, and we're gonna straighten it up too. So, and we're gonna use the same base, all right, because they're all pretty much the same base on the bottom. So we're gonna tighten every single way up, and we're gonna put it as high as we can, all right. And we're gonna place it in here, if you guys can see it. We're gonna twist it a little bit, and we're gonna start putting the weight, see how much weight it could take, all right. So here goes the first one, all right. Weight number 1, that's 2.5 pounds that we're putting on. We're gonna put another 2.5 pounds to make it over 4 pounds. And that's where it starts dropping. If you bring it just about here, it starts dropping completely, right? Right here's the threshold, right here, and this about this point. So we're gonna see if the other one's going to hang higher than this. But this is this is a good one too. It takes more than 4 pounds, which is not bad, you know. But the threshold was a little bit lower. It was actually here. This is the threshold. Once it hits this, it just completely drops. So we're gonna take a look at another one. This is the actual snow globe one, the Snowball. So let's check out the Snowball first. This one actually is a little longer, and this is the one that came with the Snowball. As a combo when I purchased it. If you guys can see it, it's also knee worth. If you guys can see it, it's a little longer than the actual original one. This is actually double the size. If you guys can see it, so we're gonna compare it and see how much it can carry it. All right, so we're gonna place it in the same mat, same place. We're gonna tighten it up. We'll start from the top. We'll top all of them up as much as we can. So this is pretty much, that's the tight as it can go. So right now we're gonna put in 4 pounds, 2.5 pounds to make it 2.5 pounds in here. And it starts to, so it basically couldn't even take the 2.5 pounds. This is the longer one. There is no threshold. It just completely drops automatically. So there's no way I could do the second test. So we're gonna continue now with the toner one. So way heavier springs, stronger, sturdier. So we're gonna go ahead and place it in the toner area where it belongs. We're gonna tighten it up as much as we can. We'll see if we can tie it up higher as we can. We'll tie this one here. I'm gonna tie this one as much as we can. And this is pretty much not all the way up, but it's an angle that the other one was on. And we're gonna put in the 2.5 pounds in there. 2.5 pounds on it right now as it is, all right? So we're gonna try another 2.5 pounds, and we're gonna see where it actually, the threshold way it holds on. So here's another 2.5. It's gonna exactly 5 pounds. They advertise as 4, which I'm very impressed right now with the long distance that it has. As long as the other one is, this one actually is holding. So we're gonna put the 2.5. And as you can see right now, that is 5 pounds. That's actually over what they advertise. And this is impressive for the microphone itself. So if you have a heavier mic, this can take the hit. So I'm gonna drop it down a little bit, see if it, and it won't move. See, I'm gonna keep dropping it. It's not moving. And that's where it actually thrusts. So as you can see, the springs are really good on this one. It actually was holding 5 pounds above its weight, of course. So let's take this off. This is the Snowball version of it, and it's a little heavier version of it. But if you can see it, it's very steady. And I'm gonna keep it right in front of the camera so you guys can see it. Movement, it stays still in the areas. The table's a little wobbly compared to the actual surface. If you have a heavier surface, then you won't get any kind of motion on this. Moving the mic from left to right and keeping it in a straight angle, if you guys can see it. I'm actually putting it right next to the camera, and it's completely off the ground. It's completely off the ground. This I like this a lot, especially if you're going to share a mic between people on especially if you're sharing a microphone. You want to be able to reach people, certain people, on one end to the other, and without getting that drop on the mic. Look how stable it is. The mic does not move at all. It stays in one area, which I like. And then if you put the filters, it shouldn't make a difference. Now we're gonna bring a measuring tape, if you guys can see it, Extending almost 30 inches away, which is awesome. And the weight of it is, it just stays still in one area. If you guys can notice, look at this. The Snowball shouldn't be any problem whatsoever. And we're gonna do another test with the Yeti too, and just to make sure it fits all versions of it. But as heavy as it is, as the Snowball is working, I see no issues. And we're gonna go ahead and bring the Yeti. So here we have the Yeti, and we're gonna stretch it out as much as we can. The Yeti is it's one of the largest mics I have right now. I currently own. It's one of the best ones so far I have, and this is a great addition for the Yeti. If you guys can see it, you could put the Yeti right in front of somebody's face, and if you guys are sitting almost 25 inches away from each other, 30 inches is more than enough. You can share throughout the whole table if you only have one mic, which is great. Now, the reason I got this was because we're going to do more podcasting, and this is a great option to have in case you have a smaller table and you want to share the mic with three individuals. You can do that, or even more, depends on your table size. But one of the great things about it, that they give you everything: the filter itself, the mic filter, the noise pop, if you guys can see it here, the secondary filter, and on top of that they give you the adapter for it, and a very sturdy clamp. And also behind it, on the bottom of it, it gives you an excessive area where you could hang headsets. So in case you want to listen to what you're listening to, you hang them in there. You don't never lose them. Put them back in your head, and you're ready to run at it. So let's take a look at it on another point of view, how it works. We're going to bring that adapter up to the top. Now the adapter that's available, that also is included, they give you the extended area where you can actually hang your headset. If you guys have this part underneath your desk, you can just hang them there. It's very simple to use. This is very sturdy. I like this little triangle. It's a little pyramid that they have in. Overall, I'm very impressed with it. I've seen some of them that are really weak with the springs, but this one is a little harder to actually move down. I was impressed that I went over the 5 pounds. It didn't drop until I actually started moving it to a certain level, and then it just dropped. But overall, gravity will bring it down either way throughout time. You know, the springs, you're going to have to probably replace them down the line. But other than that, I'm very impressed with the whole item itself. It's very sturdy, very made, and I like that they give you everything that you need to get up off the ground and get your mic going for a podcast or streaming, live streaming. This is a great item to have. So if you guys liked what you guys see and everything looks like what you're looking for, it's one of those things that you want to extend the mic and its life. It's something that I like about it. I like the whole around that this clamp and the filters that they included, the pop filter that's also included, all this within one package. So if you guys like what you guys see, let me know. I'm your host, Prophet74, out.